Past job performance issues now painting a bigger picture behind this seasonal forest ranger that's accused of creating what the sheriff's office calls a hoax at Staunton State Park.
Ranger Callum Heskett is facing 6 charges, including 2 felonies, after he reported that he was stabbed by a man, leading to a massive search. But investigators say inconsistencies in his story led to a different conclusion. They say Heskett stabbed himself and made up the story of an attacker. Your reporter in the foothills, Alan Janae, has been looking into Heskett's past and has new information about what happened when he worked as a police officer for Lafayette. Alan, he didn't spend a lot of time with the Lafayette Police Department.
He worked for Lafayette for 9 months, from October of 2023 until July of 2024. In early 2025, Heskett sought a job as a seasonal ranger at Staunton State Park. It's not a law enforcement officer position, so he did not carry a gun, but he was still able to write citations. Now, what happened on August 19th left us wondering whether he had any history of difficulties in his prior job as a police officer. It was a day of deep concern about an attacker on the loose. Dozens of law enforcement officers blanketing Staunton State Park and the surrounding area, using aircraft and drones to look for a man they now say didn't exist. The multi-agency manhunt forced people out of their homes in neighborhoods like Elk Falls Ranch, just outside the park.
Initially, we were very worried and scared. My wife works from home.
In the aftermath, resident Patrick Rich recalls the range of emotions.
We went from worried to angry to now just kind of feeling a little, disheartened.
Seasonal Ranger Callum Heskett claimed he'd been stabbed in the torso by a man who got hold of Heskett's pocket knife. Within days, Jeffco deputies recommended serious charges. At the time, Heskett had worked for Colorado Parks and Wildlife for only a few months. In the arrest affidavit, the investigating officer wrote that Heskett relayed to him that he was on medications to treat post-traumatic stress disorder. He told your affiant that the condition was the result of him being run over while serving as a police officer with the LPD.
Sir, police department, stop.
Lafayette, where Heskett was involved in this incident in late June of 2024. A man suspected of retail fraud at a Walmart got into his car in the parking lot with officers Nathan Cashian and Callum Heskett there to investigate. Officer Cashian tries to keep the man from driving off, but he puts the car into reverse. Heskett, behind Cashian, extends his right arm and pushes off from the car as suspect Devin Smith, who was later convicted in the case, drove off.
Ida 10, he just hit me with his car.
Heskett was not run over. Smith was later arrested by other officers miles away on E470. Heskett soon complained of an injured arm.
He hit me physically with the door, dragged me. My arm's really hurts.
Heskett told Officer Cashian the door had struck his arm.
The door hit my arm and pulled it really hard.
They're probably going to want you to get checked out.
9 days later, Lafayette's police chief wrote a termination letter, stating Heskett had not demonstrated sufficient proficiency in critical areas needed to be a police officer and not met required standards for field training and evaluation and the city's standards of conduct.
Glad we're both okay.
There was no reference to any specific incident. Heskett signed it, but then followed with an email resigning. The termination was rescinded. In the Elk Falls Ranch neighborhood, we showed the video to some residents, complaining that his arm hurts.
Right.
Heath McNally had been kept from going home for hours the day of the incident at Staunton. He now has a chance to think about the ranger's actions.
I don't know if I have that much empathy now, because it's something where basically he did it to himself.
I'm an empathetic person.
Patrick Rich wishes the best for Ranger Heskett, who faces stiff charges, but is curious about how Heskett got his job.
You wonder what goes on in the hiring practices when you hear something like that.
He's glad the incident at Staunton is in the past.
It's great to get back to normal.
The city of Lafayette said it cooperates with other law enforcement agencies if they request information for a pre-employment background investigation by filing a signed release form. Now, the question remains whether Colorado Parks and Wildlife asked for them. Now, I asked repeatedly of the CPW whether they had. They would not answer, instead saying they would have no further comment beyond the brief news release that followed the incident at the park, which contains no information about Heskett's hiring.
Alan Janae reporting.